U.S. President Donald Trump is unlikely to apply serious pressure on Russian President Vladimir Putin before early fall, according to Ukrainian political expert Valerii Klochok, head of the Center for Public Analytics Vezha. In an interview with RBC-Ukraine's YouTube channel, Klochok said no swift decisions on sanctions or other pressure measures should be expected from the current U.S. administration. He noted that the issue of sanctions against Russia is evolving into a major political show in the U.S. As evidence, Klochok pointed to an investigation launched by 3 Democratic senators into Trump's inaction and growing divisions within the Republican Party. Some members support tougher measures against Russia, while others are pushing for a softer approach. Trump's team is split, and he hasn't made a clear decision. He listens to advisors, but ultimately, he decides alone. Changing his stance won't be easy, Klochok explained. Eventually, one faction within the Republican Party will likely gain more influence, Klochok added. However, he doubts the pro-Russian wing will succeed in swaying Trump toward cooperating with the Kremlin. Will Trump align with Russia? I don't think so, at least not while the war and frontline attacks continue. Until then, we shouldn't expect significant changes, even though some individual sanctions have already been lifted, he said. Klochok also pointed out that U.S. congressional elections are just a year away, given Trump's influence on the Republican Party. This could work in Ukraine's favor, potentially leading to increased pressure on Russia. Still, he warned that any meaningful shift in policy is unlikely in the immediate future. His center does not expect developments before September. Senators push for action. On July 4th, Democratic Senators Jeanne Shaheen, Elizabeth Warren, and Chris Coons announced an investigation into Trump's failure to impose new sanctions on Russia for over 5 months, despite its ongoing war against Ukraine. Meanwhile, the U.S. Senate has introduced a bill that would slap 500% tariffs on any country still importing Russian oil and other goods. The legislation enjoys strong bipartisan support, with 84 out of 100 senators backing it.